Good evening, people from all over the world, and you're listening to Matt Rogers, and it's the 9th of the 8th 2017, and it'll soon be the 10th of the 8th 2017, as it's now 11:45 here in the Northern Hemisphere. And I've got a video I want to show people. It's very important that this subscriber sent a kind, respected message with this video called Uli Plifleck. And this subscriber says on an email, "Sorry it took so long to send these videos, but my boyfriend passed away and my friend had to help me send this." And this video is true. And also, it's very spectacular, and I'm going to play the footage for you, and I've slowed it down for you as well. And big respect to you and your family, and I'm hoping you're coping okay as well. I mean, that image, that video is outstanding, isn't it? And this kind subscriber is very persistent, as I said before. She states that this video is from her sleeping room, and I will send you videos every half an hour to the hour. I can only send one at a time. And she says, you look through them and use them what you can. So again, we must respect this subscriber. Fantastic, and thank you for sending this in. And this is coming from the USA. Okay, we've got another image that's come in from another subscriber called Vol Chimid, and another part of the USA as well, and 20 attachments, but this attachment is very clear, this image, so I'm showing you this one where you can clearly see that there is an object, isn't there, that's on the screen to the right hand side. Very spectacular. I'm going to zoom into this for you. Again, it's just trying to track and spot any image that looks different up there in the heavens. And it does look strange, doesn't it? And thank you for sending this photograph in, and also thank you for your kind email. So I'm going to move on to another subscriber's image, but again, it's so important that we do check all the images, and it's only fair that every subscriber gets to see their photograph. This is another 2 attachments from Susan Miller, and this is another kind subscriber from Australia, but you can clearly see there's an object, and this is what this lady, Susan, says, and thank you for your email. Again, there's an object just to the right hand side. Something strange going on here, isn't there? Fantastic image. She does say it's a UFO, or it could be an orb, or a being, or something spiritual. There's something that's strange, and it's not an airplane or anything like that, is it? So, again, a fantastic photo. I'm going to zoom in on this object as well, because I find it very interesting. There it is, zoomed in. You can see that there is strange formations on this object. Are they up there, noticing that the system is coming in? And also, there's a lot of chemtrailing going on, and also a lot of emails coming in of people noticing them strange cloud formations. And those huge amount of chemtrailing that's going on again today here in the UK. Just chemtrails, nothing else. Weather patterns are very strange, and on the horizons we are seeing red reflections all the way across the horizons, north, east, south and west. Very strange object, isn't it? Thank you again, Susan, for this attachment. Thank you. Here is the object again that Susan sent in. And there's a lot of other channels out there that do see a lot of different objects. You've got Steve Olson, a fantastic channel that is showing the truth all the time, seeing those strange orbs. Please view his channel, because them orbs are very strange looking, aren't they? there's a lot of things that are changing up there as well. And Jeff P as well, his channel's fantastic, and he is showing a lot of differences up there in the heavens. Very persistent, and they don't stop their work, they do it very hard, showing the truth that the skies are changing, and there's a lot of activity up there now as well, isn't there? And also Scott as well, Planet X, the Awakening channel, is fantastic, very persistent, with a lot of news situations and what's going on around the world, a lot of changes going on. And even David Dobbs, please watch his channel, he's a fantastic guy, absolutely amazing his work is. Also with Mr. John Moore, a very persistent guy as well, that never stops, and also is giving out the truth because he knows that this system is coming in, and he knows, and also to make people aware and prepare for this event. There's many channels out there that are showing the truth all the time. Prep Aussie, another fantastic guy. Please watch his channel as well. He just wants the truth to get out there, and it's important for him as well, of people to prepare as well. As well as Marshall Masters, another fantastic guy that just wants to disclose the truth. His evidence and his information is just persistent again. And again, Cerise Nelson from Texas. Please view her channel and please subscribe as well, because she is so persistent and a fantastic friend. We're all friends in the community and we need to carry on. Here is another fantastic image from another subscriber that would like again to remain anonymous. VJB1111 shared this photo with me to show their skies again in the USA. Another place very close to Boston. Look at the skies, look at the red haze. Again, you've got two colours on this image. That red haze from the system. Now again, as I said yesterday on another video, it is a long way away still. We've still got that system that's far out there in our inner solar system. Again, it's just being persistent, showing the changes every single day. And again, thank you for this photograph. Okay, we've got this next attachment come in from Inca Trail Hiker, another kind subscriber that keeps sending some kind, respected emails, and thank you for your message. It's excellent that we've got all these smashing people out there that are so persistent looking at the skies. And again, you can clearly see on the screen there is an orb, isn't there? There's an object that's up there. Again, it's got two craters or some sort of formations on it as well. We see this a lot, don't we? Again, them chem clouds. They're not clouds. They're not the... I mean, this is chemtrails that are being sprayed in the sky. But if you notice on the screen as well, there's a red orb as well, something else up there as well. Two objects in the sky. Again, could be anything, couldn't it? But again, it's just being persistent, and thank you for this image. Okay, we've got some attachments that's come in as well from Rod Wallace, another fantastic subscriber. And you sent a 4-page email about the system and what you have seen in the skies. And this gentleman is moving into this house, this bungalow that you see on the screen, and I hope that you have a good move in the future. And also, I mean, look at the screen, look at the three reflections, the three colours up there in the sky. Can you see the mixture there? You've got that blue reflection here, and again you've got that red haze and the yellow haze from the sun, and you've got this red haze, this strange colour formation. Again, people do say, okay, the skeptics turn around and say that this is just a reflection from the sun. But we do see the sun go down on clear days and evenings, and it's just a yellow haze in the past. We do understand that we do see a red haze at times when the sun goes down too. But not this strange colour, this pink colour, this difference, this orangey effect that's all across the horizon every single day. Every day this is happening. And this blue reflection up above, I do believe is part of the blue Kachina. These colours are out there. So again, a fine image. Thank you for this. This is the next photograph that you can see from Rod. And thank you, Rod, for this. I mean, look at, again, look at that pink haze on the screen. this is different. This is not from our sun. This is from the system that's way out there in space. A long way away yet. We've still got time to prepare. We really have. Okay, now we all know that that red colour in the sky wasn't there 2 years ago. It's just been getting stronger each time, hasn't it? It's been different all the time. So again, thank you for this image. And Rod, in your email, I noticed that you said that you haven't seen these colours before. And a lot of other people are not seeing and haven't seen those colours before as well. So again, the media just want people, the public, just to get used to this before the event happens. Okay, this is another fantastic image coming by Rob as well. And clearly you can see there's an object that's burning through those chems, and look at the red haze above it. But again, the skeptics will say it's something else. They always do, don't they? And again, Steve Olsen, fantastic friend and a fantastic guy, because I respect him. I really do take my hat off to the chap, because he's very persistent. He hasn't stopped, and he just wants the truth. Look at that object, and on one of Steve Olsen's videos, you can see that there is a strange red orb, and it's been shown everywhere around the world now. We're seeing different objects up there, aren't we? Again, another fine image, and thank you for your persistence, Rod. Okay, we've got another few fantastic images that have come in from Dennis. Now, Dennis has been persistent in the past, showing lots of different images and reflections, and he believes that the system is coming in, and very right so he is, because again, look at that cloud formation. These were taken in Virginia in the USA. You can see that red reflection cutting through that above strange cloud formation. We're seeing a lot of these cloud formations now, aren't we, that were never there before. Look at this red trash. Look at this reflection coming in from the system. A very fine image, and thank you for this, and thank you for your persistence. Here it is again, another image from Dennis. I mean, it's zoomed out slightly, but there again you can see that strange cloud formation, that haze and that red reflection. And many people, okay, this is very important to say this, many people are seeing a difference up there. And when we do see the differences, because we all see those changes, we're going to look, aren't we? We're going to look up to the heavens and notice this and start thinking what's going on. And why is the news media not saying a word about this? And I bet that, I believe as well, that billions of people looked up and noticed the changes, but because it's not being reported on their TVs, on their news media, they just think, well, if they're not reporting it, then can't be anything wrong, can it? Nothing can be wrong up there. Well, let me tell you, there is a lot of changes and a lot of differences now. I mean, at night time we can barely see the stars now because of the haze that they spray up in the skies. Spraying the moon as well, over across the area of the moon. I mean, they're doing it all the time now, aren't they? And still again, the skeptics will turn a blind eye to this true event that's happening. Another fantastic image of the evening skies from Dennis. Now, this hasn't been doctored, this photograph. This is a true image. Now, we do see that, if you look closely, okay, we do see that rainbow effect up there in the skies as well, don't we? Can you see this here, this greeny, pinky haze around this chemtrail area? Okay, there's something here as well behind that chemtrail. Look at all this, natural cloud formations just doing nothing, being burnt away all the time. The only thing that's keeping the system, our Earth system right now, to be cooled down is those chemtrails. Now, the sun, again, the coronal holes have got even more darker. But again, NASA is keeping the information. They don't want to disclose it. They do say, yes, the sun has coronal holes. We do see the past images, but there's no recent footage of it now, is there? Because it's got a lot worse now, isn't it? So again, Dennis, thank you for this image. And also, we do see these colours on the NASA cams. The International Space Station comes up this colour as well. Now we're seeing that haze and that yellow, that lemon effect, that colour. That's not from our sun, it's from another body up there, reflecting. This is the next image. I mean, you can clearly see what Dennis sees. I mean, look at all that trash up there in the sky. And Dennis, again, he's prepared for this. He really has. And I've had about 125 emails of people showing me their photographs of what they've done to prepare. I mean, food, tins, I mean, clothing, tents, armour. I mean, there's people that stocked up to the rim with water, and they've even got bunkers. They've even built using cargo containers. I mean, there's lots of people that have made plans and blueprints of underground facility. I mean, it's getting really strange now, isn't it? I mean, if you look it up on Google as well, there's people, there's millionaires, multi-millionaires that have built underground cities because and also underground buildings under their mansion houses, and they are prepared for this, aren't they? They really have prepared for this. You've got to think out of the box with this one as well. All that money is spent to build an underground facility. They know it's coming, that's why. We all know that something big is about to happen. And again, Dennis, thank you for this image. Another spectacular image. Again, those strange cloud formations. This pink-red reflection as well. Can you see these reflections? And again, look at all the trash that they pump up there in the skies. Dennis, this is spot on. And again, if you have any other photographs, please send them in. And I will email you again early hours of the morning. This is the last attachment from Dennis, just to show you this as well, because it's very important. Look at that red reflection coming down here. Okay, and look at this light source here as well. There's trash in the sky. Fantastic photographs, Dennis, nice one. Okay, this next attachment's come in from Alexandra Franca, another kind man, who said, have a great week, and also you have a great week as well. And I hope everybody in Brazil are keeping safe as the skies are changing. A fantastic image from Brazil. You can see this clearly, can't you? This red haze in the sky. Look how red it is. Now again, not from our sun, it's from the Nibiru system. It's chlorine in, isn't it? This colour is beaming in through those chemtrails. Just a fine image, and thank you for your brilliant email, thank you. Okay, I know this image is quite blurry, but you can see clearly that there is a strange pink reflection out there on the horizon. This image was taken before the last image, before the sun was going down. I mean, just amazes me, isn't it, that people can't still not notice this. Notice those changes up in the skies. Because again, I believe that the Sumerians saw these skies in their lifetime. They saw that pink reflection coming in and kept studying the skies and noticed those changes. And a big hello to you too, Barbara, from Switzerland. And it's great to get an email back from you, and I am so pleased you're well and happy and keeping an eye to those skies and noticing the differences. I mean, again, look at that thick amount of chemtrailing they do. These lines of the skies are not natural clouds. Look how this colour in the sky, this brown, creamy haze. Something here as well. A fantastic image, thank you. Here again, other attachments from Barbara. I mean, Switzerland is being chemtrailed. It's being hammered, isn't it? I mean, look at this. Now we see this as well, don't we, in other parts of the world. This dark shadow to the top of the screen here, and this orange creamy coloured effect, and you've got that blue colour as well. Two colours in the sky. All this is trash. This is chemtrailing. They chemtrail early hours of the morning, right through the day. And all it's doing again is just killing the plant life, harming us, harming the wildlife around the world. So, I mean, again, thank you, Barbara, for this wonderful image to show the truth that our skies are being blocked. And also being blocked to hide objects up there that they don't want us to see. As simple as that. Here it is again, that pink reflection in the sky. And you've got that haze, okay, with that simulator, that object that they've got above the Earth's atmosphere. And still people just don't think that is real. They still think that this simulator is just our sun. Now, again, I just really want to put this out to you, that the sun was a yellow celestial object we saw up in the skies. Yes, the sun will harm our eyes. I wish not for anybody to stare at the sun. But we now see a white object up there in the heavens that's beaming down. But it's like shadowing everything, isn't it? It's different. The skies are dimming, and also you can see that reflection on the land. And that simulator is affecting our plant life. The crops around the world are just looking very dry and unhealthy. There's been reports again from other subscribers that they're looking into their gardens and looking out into the wildlife, into the woods, into the beauty of the land, and noticing that the odd tree is dying and the grass and hedges and things are just being bleached by this object, this simulator. It is crumbling, isn't it? I mean, again, you can see on this image that chemtrail straight across the middle of the photograph, that pink haze as well. I mean, again, Barbara, thank you for this image. Here's another photograph, just to let you know as well from Barbara, that on this screen, everything is toxin. Everything is chemtrail. There is no natural cloud formation. So again, please don't believe those skeptics. Okay? Now, again, it is good to sit back and doubt things as well, because you just got to put it into perspective, haven't you? And I don't blame the people that are saying, oh, it's just an airplane that's going by full of passengers, okay? Just a natural flight that's going to Hawaii or wherever holiday place it's going to. But then you've got to just sit there and stare at the sky for a little longer, because after about 10 minutes it's going the other way. Now, that couldn't have gone to Hawaii that fast, could it? And it's turned around, it's going back to Boston. I mean, what's going on? And then 10 minutes later it's going the other way towards Hawaii again. Now, come on. That isn't a flight, is it? Because those passengers on that plane would be awfully annoyed, wouldn't they? So again, thank you for this image. Here's the next image, again to cover the system, because if that cloud formation wasn't there, we would see Nibiru, we would see the other celestial objects, Farada, Helion. They're all there, and they're all incoming as well. And again, it's such a big giveaway, isn't it? I mean, look at this white object that's in front, above the Earth's atmosphere. That chemical reaction that you see in them clouds, them chem clouds. Look at this. Okay? And above, look how dark it is in the sky. And again, this image was taken at 12:30 in the afternoon. Where's the blue skies gone? 12:30 in the afternoon, look at it. Too dark. But again, they fool people by putting this sheet of blanket of chems and this using object as well to make you think it's just a cloudy, dull day. But let me tell you something, if they didn't chemtrail, it would just be a glorious day. But then again, people would see those heavenly bodies and they would see the changes, the dim and darkness. People again today were driving around in their cars with their headlights on at 11:30 AM here in the UK. But people are getting used to it, aren't they? Because again, they are believing the news media channels, the weatherman, the weather lady, turning around and saying everything's fine. Don't worry, it's been a glorious day and it's going to be another one tomorrow. Okay, these next attachments are coming in from Nick Rufford, another kind subscriber from the UK. Northwest. Again, just look at that trash in the sky. And still people say it's normal, it's just a normal cloud. Come on. They spray our skies all the time, and also you can see clearly on the screen that there is this object that's behind it. Look at this rainbow effect that this happens. And again, when this solar eclipse happens on the 21st of August 2017, just not far away now, is it? You will see rainbow shadows, reflections on natural clouds, because again the moon does reflect these strange rainbow formations on the clouds. But now, right now, the sun is being eclipsed by the system, and it's causing these rainbows, these reflections, these formations on the clouds, different colour settings and everything. When the sun goes down, please look on the horizon, okay, about 8:30 in the evening, anywhere around the world, wherever you are. you will see that orange haze, okay? That is our sun that's been eclipsed. That is our sun that's, I believe, dying. There's something wrong. There really is. And again, thank you for this attachment. Nick, I'm going to go and show you, I'm going to show other people as well, your other photograph. I also hope that Scott, Steve and Jeff are watching this as well. I mean, look at this image. There is clearly something wrong, isn't there? I mean, 11:30, okay, AM. I mean, look at it. Look at this reflection again. Look at this chemtrail here in the sky. Straight down. And again, this simulator, this solar simulator with the sun. And look at all this trash and haze. Strange formations. Very persistent. Nick, this is fantastic. And everybody around the world will be watching this and looking at your photograph here. They are being sprayed every day. Nick, I've got to take my hat off to you too, because I mean, you are very persistent. And this image is in high definition. I mean, look at that. Again, as we saw on Barbara's images, there is a strange, I mean, the chemtrail is straight across the sky. And that trash, those strange formated clouding system. I mean, look at it. It has not been here before. I mean, only just 2 years ago, everything seemed fine. Okay, we started to see a few chemtrails, okay, and strange reflections. But now we're seeing objects up in the heavens, orbs, heavenly bodies, other formated objects. There is something going on, isn't there? And again, we just got to be persistent and keep showing the photos. Another fantastic photograph. Again, Nick, thank you for these images. I mean, again, they are really hard at work spraying those skies, aren't they? I mean, you can see this light source here, can't you? But look down here. There's another light source. There's 2 light sources in the sky. And when I said on the other video that they do try and fool the public to say that the blue skies are in front of us there on the screen, but no, they're using blue chems. There's something they're using as well. I mean, look at this. This isn't our blue sky. And look at this black chemtrail as well. I did say on another video as well that I'll do a documentary on the moon, and I will do a documentary about the moon in the next coming weeks. I'm trying to prepare the video for everyone, and it's going to be a good one as well. So yeah, that'd be great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go to another subscriber's image, and thank you, Nick, for your information and these kind photos. And again, if you get any more images, please send them in. Damn it, I think I've spoke too soon because I've just got some recent footage from Nick again. So thank you for these photographs, they're absolutely spectacular. And he's taken a photograph here about 10:30 AM in the morning. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at that. You can see those chemtrails up there. And again, this white object that's in front of our sun. And okay, you can see that rainbow effect here as well. I mean, look at this. And look how dark it is on the land. I mean, this is a high definition photograph, okay? Now, it's not a webcam image. It's not a low graded image as well from a video or anything like that. This is a high quality camera this kind subscriber Nick is using. I mean, spectacular photo. I mean, look again. I mean, look on the reflection on this rooftop here. It's far too dark for that time in the morning, isn't it? Look at the land, look at the buildings. We need to look and prepare and also look around on our surroundings. Look how dark it is. This is an eclipse. This is an eclipse. It's not from the moon, it's from objects that are now with our sun. Another fantastic image. I mean, look at this. Clearly shows you that simulator that's burning through those chemtrails. And again, look at that pink haze around it. This pink reflection. Look at that. Very interesting photograph. And look at this haze. All this trash in the sky. When we see these formated chemtrails as well, they're using this as well. Different chemicals that are being sprayed. Every single part of this chemtrail system will fall on the land, harming every single one of us. And yes, of course, we are breathing it in all the time. Really frustrates me. It annoys me because, again, they're harming all of us and all our loved ones as well. Absolutely outrageous. And again, a fantastic image to show in the proof. Thank you, Nick. Here's another image as well. Another fantastic photograph, and thank you for sending this in as well. Again, you can see this other object started to become very pink and red there in the sky, isn't it? I mean, this is all trash, and there's a shadow. Can you see this? A dark shadow. It's coming from the area of the sun as well. We have to keep our eye on the skies. Excellent photograph, thank you, Nick. Okay, this is the last photograph from Nick as well. You can see them dark patches up there in the heavens, and as the sun goes down, it's far too black, isn't it? And on that last video, when the sun went down in the UK, when you saw me on the screen and you saw that red haze as well, it got too dark. It really did. Everything is dimming. Very strange. And again, it's very interesting to look at the sun in the winter period here in the Northern Hemisphere and around the world. This last photograph has also quickly just come in now from Nick. I mean, again, look at that white object that's behind those. I say it all the time, don't I? Chemtrails, chem clouds. I mean, that's what they are, and they're always going to be there, aren't they, until the truth comes out. I mean, look again to the left-hand side. There's a huge reflection. Look at this. Now, when we see these orbs in the sky and these reflections, I believe it's part of the system or something that's changing up there in the skies. Reflections all day long, different formations. Here is the other image as well. I mean, I said that it was the last image from Nick, but they just keep coming in, and thank you for your persistence. I just want to show this image as well. I mean, look how the sun shrinks. Look how small it gets. And Becky Lewis, another fantastic lady that's got a channel running as well. It's been, I spoke to her right from the beginning, a long time ago, about this system. She's done a lot of work on the moon as well, and noticed clouds behind the moon. I mean, there's something really weird going on, because again, I think they're using a simulator object to cover the moon. There's something going on up there as well, isn't there? I mean, there's a lot of situations, isn't there? Again, look on this image to the left-hand side. Look at this reflection disappearing through those chem clouds. Again, I believe there's a cloaking device up there. Something dark, a shadow that's up there as well. And look at this round formation. This is not from a cloud. This is from something else. Very strange. And it's far too small now. This simulator, this object. Clouds don't cause the sun to shrink. Another fantastic image, thank you. Okay, these last images, okay, because I've got to produce this video and get it sorted for everybody, and I'll be back again very shortly with another video from lots of different images from around the world. And this last few attachments is coming from Dawn Taylor, and fantastic lady from the UK, and I will contact you by telephone, Dawn, as soon as I got myself sorted, so we can go through the information and everything, because you are seeing those strange skies as well, and that orange haze, not from our sun, from another body. And this cloud formation, everybody does see this that's watching the channel up there in the heavens. This strange orange formation in the sky. Two light colours, again reflecting on the clouds on the opposite side as well. Another fantastic photo. And these clouds as well, these strange formations, they're in a line like a chemtrail but very thick. And they just sit there for hours, they don't move. Another spectacular image. And also I just want to say that Dawn is very persistent, and she has watched those skies for a good few years and noticed the changes, because these colours are coming in stronger all the time. Because again, 2 to 3 years ago we'd get a slight red haze and then it'd disappear, but this haze is getting much stronger now. So thank you for this photo. Again, Dawn, an excellent image, and I hope that every single person is seeing this. Look to the right hand side. A dark shadow up there in the heavens, okay? And then you've got this white object. I mean, look at the colour of it. It's not that yellow sun we saw in the past. And again, look at the natural clouds. Doing nothing, just being burnt away, being pushed down. All we're getting is this haze in the sky, and the powers that be just don't want the people to see this. They just want people to think it's all normal. I mean, the reflections on the land are just like a white, dull reflection. I mean, you are seeing this, Dawn, and others, many others, all of us are seeing those changes. So again, a fantastic photo. And I will be back again, as I said, very shortly. And please take care. And please again prepare for the coming events from Matt Rogers.